I'm like a mixture of like a 17-year-old hipster and a granny. I don't... Okay guys, let's ignore my jumper that is questionable and get into today's video. So I, as usual, am doing my intro halfway through the day. So it is currently 3 o'clock, which means I'm about to make my lunch, and I have trained legs this morning and also had my breakfast, and I'm pretty much showing you today like a day of eating and training on my vegan aesthetics plan. The absolute best so far challenge has just released today, so today is October 14th, it's Monday. The challenge released on Friday and we started today, so you can still sign up if you want to join in. It's the fall challenge, full vegan meal plan. You don't have to be vegan to join, but you know, it's just like plant-based recipe ideas, gym workout plan, home workout plan, variation of the gym plan, and of course support a community, which is what it's all about. So that's starting today. You can join at any time, but for today and tomorrow only, just because by the time people watch this video, there is a 20% sale called Flash 20. So if you want to take advantage of the flash sale, this is the time to do it. First link in the description box. So with that being said, today's video is a day of eating and training following my own plan. So I'm going to be showing you 3 meals that are on the plan and also my workout as well. So I trained legs this morning, like I said, but it was very much like a light kind of glute focused workout. It wasn't anything heavy or anything too strenuous. My legs are still sore from training them 4 days ago, so I thought we'll just take it nice, like it's just a nice pace, a bit more volume, a bit less weight, and just focus on contraction of the glutes. So with that being said, let's rewind to this morning, to the workout, and I hope you guys enjoy.
It's 5 a.m. and I'm on the radio. I'm supposed to call you, but I don't know what to say at all. There's this girl, she wants me to take her home. She don't really love me though, I'm just on the radio. And I'm not gonna tell you that I'm over it, cause I think about it every night, I'm not sobering. I know I keep these feelings to myself, like I don't need nobody else. But you're not the only one on my mind, if I'm being honest.
Like I said, for lunch I am making a vegan chicken wrap. Now I don't actually like meat substitutes because I don't like real meat, so for me I don't like fake meat because it tastes the same to me. Anyway, with that being said, I am making a vegan chicken wrap, but instead of using a chicken substitute, I'm just going to use tofu. This will take less than 10 minutes. I'm estimating it's going to take like 7 minutes. If we're going to really throw a number out there, it's going to be really quick. So I'm going to I just don't want a smoothie today. I'm not in the mood. It's absolutely freezing, she says as she wears a crop jumper. So what's that noise? So I'm going to make a tofu wrap, and it's literally going to take 5 to 7 minutes. So I've just put the tofu into strips to kind of mimic like chicken strips if you like, and then I'm just really being lazy today and using the Heinz barbecue sauce. You can make your own sauce or you can find a much healthier alternative, but really this is like a really far too busy day, so I'm just using this. I'm only using 2 tablespoons, so it's not going to kill me. And then adding in this Tesco pink slaw, and also salad leaves with red onion, also some hummus, and I'm using Weight Watchers wraps because I find that some wraps are just really too doughy, and they just don't really sit well with me, so these are my favourite actually, and I'll probably have 2 of these with all of this, and this is the quickest lunch. It will take literally 10 minutes, and you can make it the night before and just put it in tin foil or Tupperware and take it on the go the next day. It's really so simple. So I'm sure I've complained about my office for like forever since I moved into this house, but I'm saying we, my dad came over. So I went to IKEA a few weeks ago. If you watch my Instagram stories, I went to IKEA with my mum and my dad because my dad knows how to cut out wardrobes and I don't, and we basically rebuilt the inside of my wardrobe. So as you know, I am sponsored by Gymshark. I get a lot of clothing. Also can ignore the fact that my nails broke. I get a lot of clothing from them. I did a humongous, in fact I do like huge clear outs every like 3 months or so, because I have a lot of younger cousins who are all similar sizes to me. There's like 6 or 7 girls in my family between cousins and my sister that can take my old clothes, so they get reused basically because they're hardly even worn. But I do have a lot of clothes, and basically my office still isn't done yet. It's not the way I want it to look. We are looking for a desk, which is what's taken so long, but oh my god, why's my face so itchy? The reason I wanted to show you my wardrobe just now, because I'm sure I've just went on and on about this office so much and I'm kind of loving the way it is. So right now it's all, half of the wardrobe is railings, and there's going to be a double railing, but there's only a single one in just now, and the other half is all baskets. So this is all from IKEA. Pretty much before it was like we had kind of drawers going on, then the rest of it was hanging, and it was a disaster. The storage space was just not efficient for what I had, if that makes sense. So I'm going to show you the inside of my wardrobe. This is the most boring thing on planet Earth, but I like people's house stuff. I don't know why. So if you go in, so we've kind of messed up the doors. We need to get another like runner so that the doors open more, but pretty much this whole side of the wardrobe is now baskets. Believe it or not, that stuff is folded. It doesn't now look folded. But we have, I think there's 7 baskets either side, so there and there. So this is, I mean, most of them are full already, so that's handy. And then this half is railings, like I said, and there's so many new Gymshark jackets out, by the way, that I need to just like post in and show because they're just insane. And speaking of which, it's because it's winter time. I am so cold right now. So I mean, this is not exciting content whatsoever, but this is like the one half of my wardrobe that's railing and the other half is all basketed. I mean, it's just so much more efficient. I mean, I'm kind of in love. I mean, I do feel like that was completely pointless showing you that, but I like house stuff, so I thought I'd show you. I'm just going to quickly fix my situation right now because I'm actually going out to the cinema tonight. Marco and I had so much work to do over the weekend for this challenge. Like the website crashed because there was a problem with the server and all this just really technical boring stuff. So we never really got to do much at the weekend, so we're going to go out tonight and we're going to go and see the Joker. Now I've heard mixed reviews. I've heard a lot of people saying that it's too like psychologically manipulating for like people, and people are like offended by it, but that's just the way the world is right now. Everyone is offended by everything. So we're just going to make dinner. That's kind of what we're getting at. We're going to make dinner right now, which I'm going to make the peanut Buddha bowl that was in my video maybe a couple of weeks ago, but oh my god, it's my favourite dinner right now. It's just the sauce. The sauce is so good. Again, it's in my meal guide for Vegan Aesthetics Fall 12-week challenge, so if you want to check it out, please do. I also want to point out that obviously whilst the meal guide is there and you can use it, it's not like a set, you must follow this to reach your goals. It's more for inspiration, it's more for you just to pull things together, see what's good for meal prep, see what's like, what a balanced meal looks like. I tell you on it what you can bulk make, and also, you know, what you can just double to make really easily for your lunch the next day and that kind of thing. But in terms of like living a balanced lifestyle, you guys know that I advocate that so much, just balance. And for example, for today's video, you'll see I'll be eating like pancakes for breakfast, and people always have this connotation that pancakes aren't healthy, but if you're making pancakes from scratch with oats and banana and almond milk and baking powder and apples, they're healthy. And then obviously I had my wrap for lunch, and I'm going to have this peanut bowl for dinner, which is rice, tofu, vegetables and a homemade sauce. So pretty much my whole day has been as healthy as I can physically make it. But we're going to go to the cinema, so I'll probably, well, do you know, I don't know if I'll have a snack at the cinema, because, will I? Do you know what? It depends. But for example, if I'm going to the cinema tonight, I would either take some kind of snack with me, which probably isn't going to be healthy. It'll just be like some kind of chocolate thing, or if I had like kind of like, you know, like fizzy sweets or something like that, which I don't really eat a lot of, but I feel like they're a cinema food. Or Marco and I might even share nachos. Like, I don't even know, because I'm not there yet, and I don't think I'm going to be vlogging when I go out. I hope to finish this video before I go out. But for example, like what I would normally do, so I was at Tesco this morning and I bought vegan magnums, the ice lollies, which are the best things in the world, the ones with the almonds and duh. So I would probably have like a dessert, like a magnum twice a week maybe. It's really not something like I restrict or think about. It's just if I'm in the mood for a magnum, I will have a magnum. Like last night we had cinnamon rolls. Tonight I'm probably gonna have something, because I'm gonna go to the cinema, and then it's my birthday on Thursday, but I'm not actually, so I'll have cake on Thursday, and then I'm not actually going out till Saturday for my dinner. So that's like 4 kind of unhealthy, not on your plan style of things, but it's literally magnum, a bit of birthday cake, out for dinner once, and like a cinnamon roll. So for me, that's how I establish balance, because whilst that's 4 kind of unhealthy things across a week, every other meal that I eat is super healthy. Does that make sense? I feel like if you are maybe kind of at the start of your journey and you're trying to lose weight, 4 is probably quite a lot. I would try and stick to maybe, you know, 1 or 2 a week, but I am at a stage right now, 1, I am bulking, so I am adding excess calories to my diet, but number 2 as well, I'm at a point with my training and my diet that I pretty much just eat to my appetite. I listen to my body. If I wanted a magnum every day of the week, I would have one, and I know that because my metabolism is strong and where it's at right now, my training is like solid and good, and that my overall diet is healthy. Like, I know that, like, how balance is for me, if that makes sense. Now, if I was to go out for dinner 4 or 5 times a week, no, that's completely different. My body can take dessert differently. I know, it's so bizarre. It takes dessert differently to like fried food or like takeaway food, like that kind of stuff. No, I'm talking about like an ice cream or like a cinnamon roll or something like that. I'm not talking about like a 3-course deep fried meal. So everybody's different, everybody's body is different, so it's just kind of finding your own balance with things. But I've kind of rambled on about here about balance for 5 minutes, but I do definitely advocate, like, if you want something once or twice a week, then that's when you have to have it, because if you don't, the more you tell your body you can't have something, the more it's going to want it, and you're just going to have such a negative relationship with your lifestyle, and you just think that you're constantly on a diet. So with that being said, I'm going to go and make dinner before we go to the cinema. If you've seen The Joker, please leave it down below. Please leave it down below. No, don't. Leave your thoughts on it down below, because I would like to read them when I come back and see if anyone's on the same wavelength as me. So yeah, comment down below if you like The Joker. hours later, I enjoyed the Joker. I really liked it. My background is psychology, so I enjoy psychological based movies. Therefore, I enjoyed the Joker. I know it's a really controversial movie. A lot of people don't like it. Personally, I liked it. Comment down below what you think of it. Don't forget to check out Vegan Aesthetics before Christmas time, because, well, not obviously before Christmas time, but the challenge is the last one before Christmas time, if that makes sense. So this will lead you right up till Christmas. You have your Christmas break, and then it's bang into New Year. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on Thursday for my next video, which is actually my birthday.